people I've seen are afraid to say everything they believe because they're afraid to lose their clients, not have money anymore, and hurt people. There's so many like conditions around saying what you truly believe to your clients, especially when you work with coaches or experts that feel like they should be listened to, but realize that their clients don't fully listen to it. So they kind of hold back. And it was all inspired by an episode I saw on Netflix on the Coach Playbook. If you haven't seen this series, I highly recommend. And there's this episode with Patrick Mouratoglou, who's latest coach of Serena Williams. And he shares his lesson on how he got basically hired by her to become her coach. And that was something that highly resonated with me because I realized so many times that I had clients where I was not going all in. I saw what was holding them back and I didn't fully address it. Or maybe I addressed it, but once I saw that they were like not going to listen to me, they're not, or like they were resisting and saying no, 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 and denying what I was saying, I would say, okay, you're right, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, and I would refuse to go there. Or I would get frustrated, say them bluntly into their face, and then they would just like basically fire me, say the fuck off, basically. And I was not finding the right measure in how to give that truth. And we had a long conversation with my clients on finding the exact right balance in the scenarios in which you feel like you're not giving your best, because you cannot give your best if they don't want to listen to that part. For example, I had this coach say she was working with performance, but she realized that the health habits, what the person was eating, their diet, their lack of exercise was actually what was ruining the performances. But he felt like, I'm not entitled to speak about that. They came in for productivity hacks. And so there was like, and I want to use this example, but there are so many where you're like having your clients showing up late, or asking you to do more than what you, like asking you to handhold them, to do everything instead of doing what you're supposed to do, your talent, your expertise. And we do this because we care about them. Say, can you help me do this? Sure, I help you. I want to help you do this because I'm here to support you. Or we don't want to be mean to them. We don't want to hurt them. But we're not in service. Because if you're not telling the truth to your client that the fact that they're eating shit and not moving is actually what's ruining their productivity and not the fact they don't have the right to-do list, then you're not at the best service. And at the same time, you train yourself to hold back the things that you see your clients do wrong or could do better. And if you keep on holding back, well, you're not, again, giving your best, so you cannot charge premium prices. And you cannot find better clients because these better clients really want to hear the hard truth. And one thing that really resonated with my clients was this idea of, did you have at some point in your life someone who told you something you really didn't like? At first you were, who the are you to tell me this? Get the hell out of my sights, get the hell out of my life. I don't want to hear you ever again, see you ever again. And then what they said starts spinning and spinning, and then at some point you start, oh, she or he is right. And you go past the pain to finally see that there's a lesson beyond it. And for example, a friend of mine was telling me that was forcing my client actually on that. I was very masculine, telling people what to do. It's like, can I coach people to do a TED Talk in 20 minutes? And I was forcing people, and they were like having a talk, very well structured, but they were not with the talk. I did the talk without them. I prepared it without them. So the person helped me realize that even though I felt I was going fast by delivering a very structured talk, I was not, because the person was alone and now they felt like they had a good talk, but they were not keeping up with the talk. So they were the bad, the talk was good. So it was not in service of my clients. So when he told me that, it really hurt me. But then I realized, oh, I'm forcing too much, and that's pushing my clients, and therefore I'm not in service. I'm doing this selfishly to prove that I am a good coach, which ended up in me being a bad coach, as you can see in that story. And once I started realizing that, oh, I know it hurts, but maybe if I listen, I can learn something, I had a breakthrough. And I was grateful for the pain I received. And that's what really resonated with my clients, is to realize that every single one of us, if we have had a major transformation, it was probably because someone, either directly or indirectly, told us something that hurt at first. We refused it, we denied it, and then we could not see it anymore. And then we started breaking through. And one thing I told them, and I had to learn myself, is if I'm your coach, I'm not here for you to like me. That's not what you pay me for. You pay me to help you overcome obstacles that you cannot overcome on your own. If at the end of the journey you're on the other side, that's it. I've done my job. If you like me or not, it's irrelevant. Obviously, usually when you take people on the other side, eventually they like you, like a father that is a bit harsh on his kids. And eventually there's a moment where they realize, oh, he did all that for my own good. But there's a moment where they really don't like you. I have many stories of moments where my clients didn't like me. I asked them to do things they were not liking at all what I was asking them to do. But eventually, they saw why I was asking it, they did it, and they had the benefits, and therefore, they were grateful. But as soon as I let go of my need of being validated and being liked by my clients, I can become of greater service, because I don't do it it's not about me anymore. It's about what is it that you need to hear right now, not what is it that will make you like me more. Does that understand? Obviously, there's a moment where you need to create a rapport, but if you're just obsessed about will they keep on liking me, you cannot serve them. And if you haven't, I invite you to watch this episode on Netflix. Patrick Mouratoglou, the coach of Serena Williams, easy to find on Netflix, Google that. And to see what I mean by that, and the story of him when he got the first opportunity to speak with Serena Williams to get hired. And yes, so I just wanted to share that with you today. I just wanted to say, on that note, it's not only that it's liberating, that you finally can speak your truth. It's not only that you help your clients better, it will help you filter your clients. That's why I put this here, is you will have to find who are the people who want to receive your truth. Because there are people like you loved when you had this insight, these moments of breakthrough, and you know this is through that pain that you've became the new version of yourself that is 100% what you love. And there are people who are looking for that. They are seeking for these breakthroughs, and they know it will hurt in some moment that will be unpleasant, but they want to go on the other side. And that's where you come in to serve them. So not only will it be liberating, but it will help you find the clients that will challenge you to find the best way to help them. And that's what is the fascinating part for me. The really fascinating part for me is to have clients that I know want that. Because once I know they want that, they want me to challenge them, I have to tap into all the things I see, because the other things they already know. So I have to find out things they don't know and put it and frame it in a way that helps them transform. That's the exciting part. And I imagine if you're in this game, if you're a coach, a consultant, speaker, an expert in any field, you want to keep on growing in your talent. You want to keep on improving your art, your skill to serve others. And that's one way. I say there are many ways. One is to increase your fees. Obviously, I'm grading your clients and yourselves, but now it's about speaking your truth. I highly recommend practicing this, finding a habit, and actually finding an action right now. There's probably someone, a current client of yours, you're not telling something that you see. It's not about hurting them. It's about finding the right way of putting it so that you can serve them. Cool? I'll see you again in our upcoming videos, but I just wanted to share that as it was hot. I just came out of this session. We had a 2-hour conversation about that, and I hope that's helpful. Have a wonderful day and speak your truth. It will get you better clients. All right? Take you.